Anyway, now that we've done that, we can go back to the SSS and talk to our boss. Or chief, rather. Chief, something weird happened. Let's talk.
ヘイユエの方の聞き込みはそんなに時間がかかったのか？
いえ、実はそれとは別に気になる事件に出くわしまして。
ヘイユエ襲撃事件と合わせて一通り報告させていただきます。
課長？
すみません。わかりにくい報告でしたか？
いや、その一連の情報だが、ひょっとしたら全部つながっているかもしれんぞ。
え、マジかよ。
それはどういう？
いろいろなことが起きすぎて混乱してるのかもしれんが、今日お前らが見聞きしたことを有機的に結びつけてみろや。特にロイド、こういう時こそ捜査官の本領発揮だろうが。
はい。今日聞き込んだ情報は大まかにまとめて3つ。
So here we also have to answer some
私
questions
たちから聞いた
and get some
ヘイ
extra
ユエ
points.
襲撃に関する情報、グレイさんと情報交換したルバーチの現状に関する情報、そしてマインツの行員ガンツさんに関する情報。
それらの3つの情報を結びつける要素があるわけね。
なんとなくだが見えてきたな。
が、整理してみよう。
Which element of the info regarding the raid on Heiyue can be tied to the others? The assailant's physical abilities, first option. Which element of the info regarding Revashe can be tied to the others? Third option, half a sword chain of command. Which element of the info regarding Gantz can be tied to the others? Blue pills in Gantz's possession.
間違いない。
これは
おいおい、きな臭すぎるだろう。
だが、こう関連づけるといろいろと見えてくることがある。ヘイユエを襲撃したマフィアたちが見せたという身体能力、
It's the same as that shown by Gantz.
神がかり的なギャンブルの腕を手に入れた行員のガンツさん。どちらも別々の現象だけど、その人間の潜在能力が上がっているというの
I mean, you say independent, but Gantz was freakishly strong as well.
もしそれをつなぐものがこの青い錠剤だとするなら、
マフィアたちが違法薬物に手を出し始めた。そして一般市民に流し始めているだけでなく、戦闘力の強化にも使っている。つまりそういうことですか？
ああ、まだ憶測のレベルだけどね。
でも確かにそれだといろいろと説明できるわ。あの若頭の統率力がルバーチ内で低下したのももしかして。
薬を決めて力を手に入れ、態度もでかくなった下っ端連中が増え始めている。そのせいってわけかよ。
Maybe one of you should try it just to verify.
上出来だ。
Sergey, you get one.
加えて昨日イアン先生が言っていた噂話もあるだろう。
急激に業績を上げたっていう貿易商と証券マンですか？
それでは彼らもその青い錠剤を。
Sorry.
それこそ現時点ではただの憶測になっちまうがな。だが一つ一つの点が線となり面を構築する。そんな気がしてきたんじゃねえか？
ええ。しかし正直支援家だけでは手に負えない状況かもしれません。特に薬物の件に関しては一家に連絡する必要があるんじゃないでしょうか。
ああ、その点に関してはちょうどいいタイミングだったな。
え、
ここにいたんだ。
キア、どうしたんだ？
We got someone at the
お
door.
腹でも空いちゃった？
お客さん、ブスッとしたおじさんが来たよ。
ブスッとしたおじさん。
失礼する。
ダードリン捜査官。
おう、遅かったな。
すみません。捜査会議が長引いてしまって。例の話についてですが、 早速始めさせてもらっても構いませんか？
ああ、構わんぞ。こいつらも一緒でよけりゃな。
セルゲイさん、冗談はやめてください。こんなひよっこどもに聞かせるような話では。
だが今回の件についてはこいつらが集めてきた情報がきっと役に立つだろう。同席させた方が手っ取り早いぞ。
なんですって？そういえばヘイユへの聞き込みもお前たちに任せていたところだったか。そのついでにいやしかし
Is he protecting us?
課長、都合が悪いようでしたら俺たちは退出しましょうか。
I was like walking on eggshells.
いや
Little Lloyd.
その必要はない。その男も伊達に一家のエースを張ってるわけじゃねえ。この状況で何が必要かはきちんと見抜けるだろうさ。
いいかお前たち、これから話すのは警察内部の機密事項だ。みだりに他言することは絶対に許さんからな。
わかりました。
なに秘密のお話？
Does Kaya need to be here?
聞きたい。
お菓子を用意するからサイトと一緒に食べててね。
We almost forgot she was here.
捜査一課に圧力。
いや、そこまで露骨なものではないが、ヘイユへの襲撃事件を受けてマフィア同士の抗争への対処に全力を傾けろとの指示が下った。少し前から追っていた謎の薬物の捜査を打ち切ってな。
一課の方でも薬物に関する捜査を？
数日前からだが、私としてはお前たちが知っていたことの方が驚きだが。
で、一家の方はどこでその薬物のネタを掴んだんだ？
昔から使っていた情報屋からのタレコミです。それなりに信頼できる筋なので情報収集をしていたところですが、今のところ集まっているのは都市伝説のような噂だけですね。願いが叶う薬だの、幸せを運ぶ青い薬だの。ただどうにもきな臭いので
Grant wishes and bestow happiness.
リストを揃えている最中だったんですが、
I guess Gantz looked pretty happy for a while.
なんだお前たち、そのやっぱりという顔は。
ビンゴだったようだな。ロイド、見せてやれ。
これを。
もしかしてこれは。
今日ある筋から俺たちが入手した証拠物件です。その人の名誉を守るという条件で預からせてもらったんですが。
Lloyd explained to Dudley in great detail what had transpired earlier. Whoops.
やはり存在していたのか。しかもルバーチが流した可能性があるだと。
その薬物捜査を打ち切れという指示、どこから降りてきたか。
上層部の誰かかと。うちの課長も納得できないまま我々に指令を下していました。
最悪だな。
ちょっと待ってください。まさか警察の上層部がマフィアの要請を受けて。
そんな。
おいおい、マジかよ。
確かに最悪ですね。
ダドリー、俺のところに相談に来たってことは上層部に不信を抱いたからだろう。それでどうするつもりだ？
正直薬物捜査に関してはこちらでは動きようがありません。下手に動けば今度は上層部も露骨に横やりを入れてくるでしょう。だがそれでは警察組織としてあまりに不甲斐なさすぎる。
ダドリー捜査官。
だったら薬物捜査に関してはうちに任せてもらうしかないな。ロイド、エリー、それにランディにティオ。これより特務支援課は非公式に捜査一課と協力体制に入る。身動きの取れない一課に代わってこのまま薬物捜査に当たれ。
はい。
了解しました。
I thought we were going to support
そ
them.
の見返りだが、一課からはマフィア関連の情報を無制限で回してもらうことにする。
セルゲイさん、
He's twisting his arm.
いくらなんでも極秘情報を無制限というのはさすがに。
別にこちらは構わんぞ。そちらが手詰まりになろうが勝手に動くだけだからな。
We're going to keep doing what we want regardless, but you don't really have any options here.
わかりました。
決まりだな。
いやー、あの一家に代わってわざわざ俺らが動いてやるわけか。
なかなか優越感をくすぐられる状況ですね。
He was feeling powerful.
おお、怖っ。
桑原です。
まあ仕方あるまい。こうなった以上、お前たちに薬物捜査を任せるのは納得したが、今後の捜査方針はどうするつもりだ。
そうですね。何はともあれ薬の現物が手元にありますし、どういった成分かを突き止める必要があるでしょう。
だがどうやって突き止める。現時点での情報から推測するに全く新しいタイプの薬物だ。本部の鑑識では手に余るし、上からも目をつけられやすいぞ。
なるほど。そうなると医科大学を頼った方がいいかもしれません。
なるほどな。あの先生に頼んのか。
Yes, the man with the portrait art?
医科大学。
ええ。
The
薬学を
neurologist?
研究している知り合いの先生がいるんです。
Wait, pharmaceutical research? I thought he was a neurologist.
相当優秀だと聞いているので、薬の成分を突き止められる可能性は高いのではないかと。
Maybe I misunderstood.
なるほどな。
成分調査に関してはそれしか手はなさそうだな。ダドリー、そちらは一家でまとめた捜査報告書を今日中にこちらに回してくれ。それをもとにこいつらに今後の捜査方針を決めさせたい。
わかりました。すぐにお届けに上がります。では私はこれで。今後
ああ、こちらこそ
No,
な。
I skipped it. I thought he was done
そ
talking.
れとその言葉はこいつらにも言ってやれ。
いいか、お前たち。くれぐれもうかつなことをして事態を悪化させたりするなよ。それと薬物捜査はともかく、マフィアどもの構想への対処は我々一家の担当だ。首を突っ込んだりせずにおとなしく任せておくがいい。
That doesn't sound like a thank you, Dudley. Wow. Screw you.
やれやれ。素直じゃねえ兄さんだな。
あれは一種の照れ隠しなのではないかと。
そうかもしれないわね。それに思っていたより正義感がある人みたいだわ。
ああ、それは信用できる気がする。
基本的に一家の連中は真面目で正義感のあるやつが多い。まあ杓子定規で融通が利かないやつも多いんだがな。さてとお前ら、早速病院に向かうのか。
ええ、そのつもりです。それと時間があれば他の支援要請も片付けておこうか。
That's the game hinting at you that you should check your terminal.
そうね。
Check your terminal.
途中は市外に出る暇もなかったし。
ま、
There are side quests available now.
ぼちぼち片付けた方が良さそうだな。
元気なことで結構だ。一家と協力することになったとはいえ、お前たちが気負う必要はない。いつも通りお前たちのやり方でその薬物の謎に迫ってみせろ。
はい。
Yes, sir.
ウルスラ病院か。その先生ってのは前にキーアの記憶喪失の相談に乗ってもらった人物か。
ええ、ユアヒム先生という医薬学と神経科の
I forgot there was an
です。
additional event. I wonder if this is starting a side
以前
quest.
話した時、薬物に関しては相当詳しそうな印象でしたが、
なんとかその先生が頼りになるといいんだよ。
課長？
その何か気がかりでも？
まあな、筋力、スピード、集中力、勘、そういうものは薬物で生理的に高めることはできるのかもしれん。だが好きってのはあげられるのか。
それは
You
普
just
通に考えたら無理だと思い
you
ます。
just dump points in your luck stat.
でも あのガンツさんは月もすごかったという話よね。
It was then that Lloyd and Party realized that they were in a video game.
ああ、どんなギャンブルも勘と駆け引きだけで勝ち続けられるもんじゃねえ。女神を味方に引き入れたか、それともあくまで
The devil's clutches, huh?
いろいろと謎は多そうだな。
Was that part of the translation? Did he said Aku something?
ティオ、できればそのあたりのことはきちんと確かめてくるといい。
はい、そのつもりです。
どうしてティオに？
何かあるのかしら。
Tio with her pensive silences throughout all this chapter. Okay. Anyway, let's take our new request, and then I think I might just turn in for the day. The stream has already gone for 3 hours, and I want to do other things for a bit. So let's see, Representative Campbell. I want to meet privately. I'm looking for someone important to me. Come at once. Address Campbell Estate. Northwestern Crossbow City. Okay. Flowers for fallen friends. Old Man Quint. I'm looking for some special flowers to place on some graves. For details, come to the cabin next to the graveyard behind Crossbow Cathedral. We've reported the others, and this one, I'm not sure if we can do this one yet. Okay. Hi, Kaya. Do you guys have to leave again? Yep. All of you coming home safe is the best gift I could get. Sparkles. Kia. My heart. Her smile has pierced my very soul. The grim atmosphere ran away at the first sight of her smile. Huh? What? Okay. I don't think we can do this quest yet. Well, we can do it, but we can't get the best results. So instead we're going to do search for an important person. Now this quest should have a fair few chances to get extra points, so we'll have to be vigilant in case we miss them. I think it might also be our first introduction to a character from the Republic. What's it called? The Republican Party, or the Republic Party in Crossville. So Campbell Estate Residential District. I actually know which house that is. But let's head over there. Would it be this one? No, this one. Okay. This is the house of Representative Campbell, who sent the request. We're searching for someone important, right? It sounded like the representative was freaking out. Hey, doesn't Mademoiselle Gramps live around these parts? You happen to know this Campbell guy? Well, about as much as fellow neighbors would know each other. Representative Campbell is an ambitious man. He's so driven by his passion for politics that he often brushes aside everything else. I see, that matches the way I had envisioned him in my head. Either way, he's requested our assistance. Let's try asking about it if he's home. I feel like we're gonna end up doing a lot of reading. Oh. Is this Campbell? I feel like Campbell... Oh. I feel like Representative Campbell was larger. A wider person for some reason with portrait art. We must find a way to retrieve her, Representative Campbell. Excuse me, gentlemen. We're here regarding our support request. We just barged into their house. Ah, you're the CPD something or other section? Well, thanks. Maybe you should take care of this thing yourselves then. What a relief. We were becoming so desperate that we'd be willing to scrape the bottom of the barrel for assistance. Well, damn. Just a moment. Are you not Ellie, Mayor McDowell's granddaughter? Why have you come with them? It's been some time, Representative. She works with us. As it stands, I'm currently employed by the CPD. I visit you as a member of the SSS today. Is that the case? So be it. I suppose the mayor is neutral. Nothing to be concerned about then. But Representative, the Imperial faction's cunning members rely on underhanded tactics. What if they catch wind of this incident? I'm guessing you're in a position that could cause some political strife, Mademoiselle? Speaking with Diet members is always such a pain. Excuse me, Representative Campbell. Could you tell us what happened? At least what details you're able to share about the situation. I suggest you look troubled, so... I seem to recall the request seeking assistance in searching for an important person. Yes, that's right. Well, you see, I've run into a bit of a snag. Is your wife missing or something? I suppose I have no choice but to explain the situation to you. But let me make one thing clear to you. This is a politically sensitive matter. The Republican faction has been placed into a difficult situation. This must remain strictly confidential. Understood. We'll promise to keep this under wraps. We sure to remain silent about the investigation, Representative. Very well then. Listen up. A certain person affiliated with our faction has disappeared. Could you elaborate? It so happens to be my very own daughter. Oh. Okay. That's arguably worse. She has run away from home, along with our maid. Wait, you mean... she wasn't taken, she ran away. All that fuss just to end up telling us his daughter ran away. By daughter, are you referring to Carla? We were classmates in Sunday school. Ah, really? Well, the representative and his daughter have never been on particularly good terms. The relationship seems to be entirely comprised of petty arguments. However, the timing couldn't be worse. Our main supporter, Heiyue, was raided this morning. Dealing with the aftermath has been cumbersome. That utterly foolish daughter of mine. I would normally leave her to her own devices during a hectic period like this. However, recent reports have shown the mafia's paths becoming more dangerous. Are you worried for her or for your own public image? It's far too dangerous to leave two girls wandering around on their own. Yeah, I'd be worried about your daughter's well-being if I were you too. Not only that, but if this were to become publicized, the Imperial faction could use it as ammunition against me. You can't let your guard down during the Diet, so I would prefer to avoid any scandals. And with that, I request you, the SSS, to discreetly apprehend and return my daughter to me. Apprehend and return, well. That comes down to protecting his reputation then. Guess that's just how these bigwigs think. I already assumed as much. Well, it's clear that you're concerned for her. There's a fair chance she might be in harm's way after all. Agreed. We understand the situation, sir. We accept your request to search for your daughter. Oh, thank God. Bring her back immediately. I can't promise we'll be able to do it quickly, but we'll locate your daughter and provide protection until we've safely brought her home. If she even wants to come back. Very well. I suppose I'll rely on you for the time being. Proceed however you like. I believe his daughter left a note in her room. That note may prove useful in your investigation. Thank you for letting us know. We'll take a look at it then. What's her room? That's the kitchen. This looks like her room. Looks like she left her message in this notebook. Let's see what it says. I've had enough of you and your insistence of only doing as you please. So now I shall do as I please. Goodbye. Okay, that's short and sweet. Carla. P.S. I'm taking the maid with me. Knowing you, you'll surely go hungry with no one here to prepare your meals. The dad's a real piece of work, but his daughter seems like trouble in her own way. Representative Campbell is the type to put his work ahead of his home life. And now that I think about it, Carla would often complain about her father in Sunday school. It's like even when you were kids, she's still just... Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if a sudden falling out caused her to run away from home. I'm surprised it took this long then. However, the note fails to provide a clue about where we should begin the search. The only detail given was that she ran away from home by her own volition. Based on her note, I think it would be fair of us to assume something. Okay, so here's a chance to... here's a chance to get some extra points. If you pick the first option, you should get something. She must have run away unexpectedly. As Ellie mentioned, a sudden falling out may have caused her to run away. She's pretty angry too, based on the note. I'll consider that a reasonable deduction. I figure if she planned this whole thing out, the note would have been longer and filled with more resentment. How long ago do you think she ran away from home? I hope it hasn't been too long. Our search will be much more difficult if she's gone far. Well, it's impossible for us to tell with the information we have this time. Let's try to get some more information from the representative before we come to any conclusions. And we do have a police dog, we just bring it to him. Well, I guess it's time to get out the shovels and start digging up some dirt. Your magic police dog at that. We should return here and go over the details when once we've finished. I see. His suffocating nature could very well be the cause of their strained relationship, and despite that, she still adhered to his rule and joined him for breakfast. How am I privy to this knowledge? I had breakfast with... Do you live here? Do you live here, sir? Between the diet meeting and the Heiyo incident, this morning was absolutely exhausting. I had even more appointments in the afternoon, so I came to rest at home for a bit. When I did, I couldn't find my daughter or her maid anywhere. Just as I was beginning to think something was amiss, I found her note. I doubt he'd have any idea as to where she would go. Shall we return to Carla's room and analyze? Continue to analyze for further clues? Yeah, good plan, Tio. Okay. Let me save in case I make a mistake. How long ago do you think she ran away from home? I hope it hasn't been too long. Our search will be much more difficult if she's gone far. I wonder if you kept talking to those guys, if the earlier scene would have just continued. Good question. Going by what the representative told us, they probably left this morning. She was present for breakfast, but she had left by the afternoon. I think it's safe to conclude that she departed sometime in the morning. We should still be able to catch up to her. Still, don't know where the hell... sorry. Having some trouble reading. Still don't know where the hell she ran off to, though. I think we should ask for think we should ask for friends? Could be they've got a clue or two for us. No, I don't think we have time for that. If we consider the circumstances, there's definitely a place she would have visited. We know she left this morning without having planned to. Considering that, there's one place in particular she likely had to visit her first. Answer 3. The IBC. I think she may have gone to the IBC. So if you answer these 3 questions, you get 2 extra points at the end of the quest. Makes sense to me. Her escapee probably needed some dough for her getaway. The IBC would be a pretty typical first stop for running away from home. If she suddenly left, then she wouldn't have had much time to pack. The IBC is certainly a possibility. Shall we depart for the IBC then? She may still be there. Yeah, let's get there ASAP. Time to run. Let's teleport over there, actually. Oh, just a turf war in the neighborhood? Okay. That's putting it mildly. Alright, we made it. Man, it always feels like we're stepping into a whole other, much more impressive world when we come here. I presume the representative's runaway daughter may have stopped here. Shall we inquire with the receptionist? Yes, let's ask Lanfei to see if she knows anything about it. Lan. Hello again, Miss McDowell. Do you need help with anything? Hi, Lanfei. I'm just here to ask you a quick question. Did a lady by the name of Carla stop by here today? I think she may have been here with a maid. Oh, you're right. Carla did come in earlier. She told me she had urgent business to discuss with Miss Croix. With Belle? Yes, Miss Croix agreed to a meeting, so I directed Carla to the top floor. This all happened about an hour ago. Do you mind if we go and ask Maribel for some details? Truth be told, we're conducting an investigation. Oh yes, I think you should be okay to talk with her right now. I believe she's currently in the CEO's office. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get cracking. Maribel. I'm so sick of this. I've been stuck in meetings all day thanks to those Ravashe buffoons. Fortunately enough, I don't think their little raid will affect our stock prices negatively. Ugh, I almost sorry, grrr. I almost want to kick down their door and demand compensation for all the hassle they put me through. Your life never seems to get any easier. You could say that again. It doesn't help that father is who knows how many stelved away right now either. Oh, but I digress. Did you need something, Ellie? Judging by the crowd you brought with you, it doesn't seem to be a personal issue. Yes, there's something I need to ask you, Belle. A woman named Carla should have stopped by the IBC earlier today. Did you happen to see her? Carla? Oh, yes, she definitely came here not too long ago. I'm acquainted with her, given that we're both in the upper echelons of society. She claimed she had an emergency and wished to speak with me directly. She proceeded to withdraw every last Mira out of her savings account. Damn, we were right on the money. Why did she have to speak directly to you for that, Mariabelle? You'd think the receptionist would have been able to handle her request just fine. It has to do with the amount she withdrew. Under normal circumstances, you would need to fill out the appropriate paperwork. Today was an exception. As you might be able to surmise, I am unable to disclose the exact amount she withdrew. That said, it was in the hundreds of thousands of Mira. That's an exorbitant amount of money. The truth is, Carla is attempting to run away from home. We've been tasked with bringing her back safely. Do you know where she might have gone, Belle? Oh, well, that would explain her rash behavior. Well, judging by the amount she withdrew, I would assume she's planning to relocate to a foreign country. That could be it. Is it possible she had a destination in mind? Well, now that I think about it, I recall a conversation between her and her maid about sightseeing in Gransel. So, liberal? I believe Carla ordered her maid to make hotel reservations there. Gransel? Isn't that Liberal's capital city? So she's ditching this joint for Liberal! She must have departed for the airport then. We may be able to arrive in time if we proceed with haste. You must notify the airport's receptionist. Right, we have to hurry. We're sorry to have bothered you. We appreciate your cooperation. See you later, Belle. Sure. They sure know how to keep busy. Run, boy, run. This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Where was the... I think down this way. So where's the airport? Excuse me, do you have a moment? We have a bit of an emergency. Oh dear, what is it? You see, an individual by the name of Carla Campbell should have boarded an outgoing flight to Liberal. We were wondering, has that airship finished boarding yet? You said Carla Campbell? If you'll give me a moment, please. I'm terribly sorry, but Carla Campbell wasn't listed as a passenger. Are you positive? That's strange. I could have sworn that she would have been on this flight. Me too. There's only one flight scheduled today that's heading for Liberal, right? Correct, and it seems it has not departed yet. But pardon me. I knew it. You're with the police, aren't you? Wait, aren't you Marcia? One of the maids at Representative Campbell's mansion? Are you the maid that ran away with Carla? Yes, that's right. You see, Lady Carla never intended to go to Liberal in the first place. Was she just leaving a fake trail? That was merely a rumor she spread to throw her father off her tracks. In actuality, she plans to live in the home of an acquaintance in the Republic. She's going to Calvard? Crap, she must have gone to the station then. If you hurry, you might make it in time. I'm sorry. My lady has caused My lady has caused so much trouble for everyone. But, if at all possible, please bring Lady Carla back home. Despite what she says, she doesn't really want to leave Crosswell. So she's got her reasons for all this, huh? Well, time to roll. We'll bring her back for you, don't you worry. If she's Republic bound, the train will be departing in a matter of minutes. There's no time to waste then. Thanks, Marcia. You were a big help. Marcia, could you go inform the representative of what's happened? We can leave bringing Carla back to us. Okay, please. I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. Not even the maid wants to help her with this. Okay, this is the this is the Calvard train. This is the... Wait, no, which one is... Oh, it doesn't even let us go to the other one. Platform 1. The train bound for the Republic is now departing. If you are not boarding the train, then please step back to the center of the platform. Isn't that the train the representative's daughter is supposed to be on? I can't read. I'm sorry. I can't speak. We can still make it. Let's get on. And we're heading out. We got on the train without paying the fare. That's fucked up. We cut that close. I wonder if we'll get in trouble for not following protocol. Officers should be allowed to board trains during emergencies, so we don't have to worry about that. However, the problem remains. What do we do now? We gotta go find her. The plan was to convince Carla to return home, correct? Yeah, well, we can't ride on this train forever, you know? We still gotta drop off those drugs at St. Ursula, ain't that right? No, we can do that whenever we want. We have all day for that. That's true. We have not come this far to simply give up. Yeah, I know. The next stop is Altair, located at the western edge of Calvard. We should have about 30 minutes. Until then, let's keep trying to persuade her to come home. Roger, sorry, Roger, I'm no quitter. Alright, I hope our words can get through to her. So, it doesn't look like she's in this train. Sorry, in this, what's it called? I forgot. In this cabin? It's Carla. Hey, finally found her. Now we just have to persuade her to return home. The odds of her listening to reason still seem slim. It's okay. We can persuade her with our cheat codes. Don't tell me Marcia missed the train. I guess I'm all alone now. Can I handle this? Long time no see, Carla. Ellie, what are you... I mean, what a coincidence running into you here. Are these your friends? Police, hands up. Put your hands up. Are you planning to spend a day or two in the Republic? Well, Carla, how should I start this? We're on a trip to the Republic. Is the correct option. Yes, actually, I thought it'd be fun to see the Republic's National Orchestra with everyone. I guess if you start with we want to take you home, she'll just go on the defensive. Really? Then we can accompany each other until we arrive at the Republican capital. I'm so thankful I ran into you, Ellie. Truth be told, I'm feeling a bit down. After all, I'm alone on this giant train and... Alright, it looks like we've lowered her guard. Why exactly are you here, Carla? Well, it's a long story. My father is always ordering me around, filling my life with rules and more rules, once he doesn't even respect himself. And this morning was a perfect example of it. It's gonna be something so fucking petty, I can already tell. I will never forgive him for what he did. Which was... whatever it was, it sounds bad. After breakfast, he walked into my room without knocking! Huh? That's it? Of course it's not just that. What if I was changing? More importantly, Father's the one always lecturing me about how I should always knock. And even though he throws a fit when I forget to do so, this morning, he calmly strode into my room, commanding me to do this and that, and to attend a dinner party in the evening, and... He pries into every single small detail of my private life. It's like he can't do anything but that. I can relate with how she feels, but this is nothing more than a misunderstanding between father and daughter. How should we handle this? Your father is to blame. Just keep ingratiating yourself with her. Then your father's in the wrong. I can sympathize with you. Sorry, I can sympathize with you, Carla. You think so? I mean, he is in the wrong. I knew leaving home was the right decision. Still, it's the first time I've ever left Crosswell. The only reason I decided to go through with this plan was because Marcia said she'd accompany me. I think I get the gist of this mess, but she still looks hesitant, right? She never had the strongest heart to begin with. Sure, she ran out of the house in a hurry, but I bet with every step she became more and more uneasy. Then she should almost be at her breaking point. It's dangerous to travel alone. Your father is worried about you. Your mate is worried sick. This will probably be the coup de grace. The coup de grace, rather. I was wondering why I still hadn't seen Marcia. No, she must have betrayed me, didn't she? Unacceptable. I specifically ordered her not to tell anyone. Please calm down, Carla. It's true that Marcia informed us of the situation. That's only because she's worried sick about your safety. Despite what she says, she doesn't really want to leave Crossbow. Her words, not mine. Marcia, she really did say that? So here it said that? I'm leaving Carla... Damn it. I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. That was her farewell before we made our way to the station to find you. Well, I think it'd be best if you had another talk with your pops. Instead of running away, won't you feel better to say what you want to say to his face? You may be right. I started to think that there was no one at my side. But if Marcia is waiting for me, I don't mind returning home. Everyone, perhaps could you stay with me a bit longer and let me get everything out of my system? Besides, I need to start thinking about what I should say to Father. Sure, we can do that. We should be near Altair, but we still have the ride back. We have like an hour to straighten up what she wants to say. If you want the company, we'd be glad to oblige. Lloyd and the others transferred in Altair for the return trip. We basically just lied to her at the beginning. Yeah, we're gonna spend the trip. we're gonna go to Calvert. We're gonna spend a couple of days in Calvert. It's like, by the way, we're here to bring you back. We're fine going back with you. Phew, we're finally back. That was a long trip, in more ways than one. Sorry for the trouble I've caused. I truly thank you for listening to what I had to say. Hey, please don't worry about it. Who's to say we can't handle consultations? You can count on the SSS to lend you an ear whenever you need it. Thank you. I guess we already told her that we're the police. How dare you worry me at a time like this, you daft girl. Wow, way to welcome her back, huh? Speak for yourself, Father. If you had tried to come find me yourself, it would have been one thing, but to think you hired other people to do it for you. Excuse me, Lady Carla. My apologies. I was just so terribly worried. You should be sorry. I'm upset with you too, Marcia. Forgive me. But, well, I'm grateful too. Can I count on you to continue to be by my side? Of course, I'd be happy to. Oh, thank heavens. I think I finally made up my mind. I have some conditions, Father. You must knock every time you wish to enter my room. Every time, okay? In addition, you may no longer intrude upon my private life. And if you refuse, I'll be hopping right back on that train and I won't look back. Well, you have to stay home and behave yourself for a while first. So are you honoring my request or are you refusing it? Fine, I don't want to be worried or have another falling out. I'll accept your terms. So this is the part of the something or other section. At least, like, say her name correctly, please. For the time being, allow me to thank you for safely bringing my daughter... I'm having so much trouble, like, reading full sentences right now, and I don't know why. Thank you for bringing my daughter back home. However, not a word of this incident is to escape your lips to anyone. Am I understood? You got it. Our lips are sealed, so you can rest easy. Good. We're leaving, Carla. Don't you tell me what to do. Ellie, everyone, until we meet again. I can't thank you all enough for all that you've done. Please feel free to drop by our house whenever you'd like. We'll welcome you with open arms. The two of them bowed deeply. I guess that settles that. Even though that took forever, I'm glad we helped them out. Judging by their conversation, I think they will work things out. What a relief. I hope you're right. I pray they'll be able to work out their differences. Anyway, Lloyd, we should get going now. There's still some requests we can finish up today. Yeah, good point. Let's get to it then. Let's get to it. Now that we finished that, I do believe we have... Oh, we have our racer friends here. Didn't you just step off a train that came in from the Republic? You have to make one-day trips out of the state. You must be really busy. Well, we didn't have much choice considering the support request. Well, you're here. Have there been any developments in the raid investigation? Well, actually, we found that not too long ago, some really dangerous stuff was smuggled into the state from Arabonia. How dangerous are we talking? Well, it was some of those Rainford-made heavy machine guns used in the raid, so very. Revachia must have planned the raid well in advance. They were ready. Figured that's how they got those guns. But despite their careful planning, Heiyue still managed to drive them into a corner. Exactly, and that's what strikes me as odd. For a supposedly premeditated raid, their performance was rather lackluster. We need to keep that inconsistency in mind as we continue to investigate. Not even the CGF are able to buy those heavy machine guns. I'm trying to think. It seems like that train ride advanced time a little bit. So I wonder if characters have something different to say now. Oh, speaking of, now that we finished that quest, if we find an attendant Maggie around here, we should be able to get a missable. This is Lisa. Lux. Oh, Magus. Not Maggie, Magus. I remember you guys. Weren't you headed to Calvert? Do you vacation a lot or something? I'm sure once you're used to traveling by train, it can become rather dull. I recommend you read a book to kill the time. Actually, I finished this novel not too long ago. Here, you can have it. Here we get the Back Alley Doctor Chapter 3. Sorry, Chapter 13. I feel like I'm a bit confused today. Let me just leaf through it for anyone that wants to pause on the VOD.